Hi everybody, I'm Tom.
And I'm Mom.
And today on Tom and Mom Play, we're playing
Clank.
Yep, a deck building adventure. The passages beneath Dragon Keep are the most dangerous territory in the realm. Only the greatest burglars can sneak in, steal from the dragon, and escape to tell the tale. So naturally, you and your fellow thieves have challenged each other to do just that. Along the way, you'll recruit allies and snatch up extra loot, but one false step and clank! Careless noise draws the dragon's attention, and each artifact stolen increases its rage. You better hope your friends are louder than you are if you want to escape the depths alive. Yep. If you've ever played a deck builder, it's pretty straightforward. If you've not played a deck builder before, welcome. We'll do our best to teach and explain. We are very much more the type that kind of teaches as we go. Just as a heads up. We are two treasure seekers competing against one another. This is our dungeon and the depths that we're trying to get into. That is protected by the mighty dragon. That we'll put here. For a two-player game, we'll put our dragon right over here. Board is divided into two halves. We've got the upper half and the depths. This will be important a little bit later on. On our turns, we start with a very meager pre-built deck, which comes in a couple of flavors. We've got Burgle, which will give us skill. Skills will be what we use to buy new cards to add to our deck. We also have Sidesteps, which give this movement symbol. I can say words today. Which will let us, for each one of those we have, we'll be able to move from one space to another following the white line. A couple of exceptions to that is this line here. You can see it's got 2 feet icon, and to be able to move through that, cost you 2 instead of 1. And there's these crystal caverns that once you step inside, your movement for that turn will end. You cannot move any further. If you start your turn there, that's hunky-dory. You can move out. So like we can move here to here. But this symbol is a monster in the cavern. We don't start with a sword symbol in our little meager deck here. But we can pick up along the way. And if for this one here, as long as you have 1 sword icon, you can move through no problem. Otherwise, you take damage. Damage, you take a cube, put it on this little track down here at the bottom. If we ever get to the skull, we dead. Or knocked out. We'll get into the in-game knocked out or just dead here in a minute. So that'll do that. These locks. To be able to go through those, you got to come down to the market, spend 7 gold, and pick up a key. Use that, you'll be able to go through the locked pathways. That is, I do believe, all for the movement. If you don't have a sword, you take damage. You cannot opt to just take the last damage. That pathway is just blocked off for you. In that case, the double move path. There are some cards that'll break the rules a little bit. There's teleport cards and stuff like that. If they pop up, we'll happily get into it. So what are we trying to do? Obviously, we're trying to make our way down, and we're trying to get to these artifacts. And this green here in the corner represents how many victory points that's worth at the end of the game. Each of us can only hold on to 1 artifact, and 1 artifact only, unless in the market you spend 7 gold and buy a backpack. That will let you hold a 2nd artifact. Get in, get out before you're knocked out. If you make it down to here, you pick up an artifact, but you are knocked out and you are below what is known as the depths line. You are lost, you are eaten, you don't make it. However, if you are above that line, the villagers in the town now believe you are worth saving. As long as you have a hold of the artifact, they will come rescue you. You will be taken out, you'll add up your victory points and see how you do. If you're below, you score 0. But if you manage to make it out of the dungeon, you will get a bonus 20 points, which can be huge. And whoever gets out first will start the in-game timer. We'll get into that as that one comes up. That is move, get down. Oh, how does the dragon attack? And are these the only thing we can buy? No, great question. The dragon has this satchel, and we have the Clank cubes. What will happen is, as we go down, we do have another flavor of card that I never introduced called the Stumble. That is +1 Clank. You cannot opt to just not play cards. You must play all the cards in your hand. There's some that let you discard cards to get out of the trouble. And it says make 1 Clank. And it's representing the noise that you're making along the way. You take one of your Clank cubes and put it up on the Clank banner. When the dragon attacks, we take everything off the banner, put it into the dragon bag, and depending on where the dragon is, we draw that many cubes. Your color comes up, it goes on to your health track. Once again, you get to the end, you're knocked out, possibly eaten. So the more noise you make, the worse it's going to get. The bag starts with 24 black cubes. Those are kind of safe cubes, but they don't go back into the bag once they are drawn. There are ways of healing, like coming onto these spaces with the hearts. There's a few cards that do it too. Getting money, there's cards that can help you out with that as well. That's pretty much the basics. There are a few little things of when the dragon does, when you take an artifact, you enrage the dragon, so it'll move up along the track. On these, oh, and we didn't talk about the major and minor secrets. These tiny little guys are minor secrets. The big ones are major secrets. Once you enter a space with either one, you go ahead and take one. You don't get to take 2. There are 2 minor secrets on each of these and 1 major. But on your turn, if you're able to leave and come back, that's how you can take both. They have a variety of things that you can do with them. Probably the most notable is the dragon egg. Is inside the minor secrets, the tiny guys. It is worth 3 points at the end of the game, but you upset the dragon. So the dragon will boop, boop, boop.
It's not a happy camper.
Not a happy camper losing its egg.
No.
There's some things that'll give you more skills to buy cards. The cost of the cards are in the bottom right-hand corner. So that blue diamond on each of the cards, you add up your total. That's your buy power for the round. We don't have a market filled yet, and we'll get into that here in a second. Yeah, we got the keys. We talked about the backpack, which lets you carry a second artifact. We got the monkey idols. They're just worth the points printed onto there. We've talked to the major. We've talked to the minors. I think that's it for the most part to get into this, except for the market. So, these up here, the Mercenary, Explorer, Goblin, and Secret Tome, as long as there's cards, and there are a ton, they are available to purchase. They are the exact same thing. The Mercenary, for a 2 cost, will give you 1 buy power, skill point, and 2 swords. And the Explorer costs 3 to give you 2 buy power and a movement whenever you draw that card. All cards you buy go into your discard pile. When your draw pile runs out, you take your discard, you shuffle it back up to create a new draw pile. The Goblin here, there's only 1 card and it never goes away. The cost takes 2 swords to hit it. When you do, you get 1 money. The Goblin stays there. It's just showing the ever amount of goblins out there for you to smack around. And the Secret Tome. This will give you 7 victory points at the end of the game. It does nothing else but eats up space in your hand. But worth a good chunk of victory points. Money is just straight up victory points at the end of the game or used in the market for things such as the crown, which the first one to buy a crown gets 10 points, the second one 9, then an 8, the keys, and that. How does the dragon attack? That's where the market's going to come in handy here. So let's start filling up the market. And haha, the first one we draw is this Belcher. In the initial lineup here, if anything has a dragon symbol, it'll be put back. But when a dragon symbol normally appears, the dragon attacks. So this one, I'm just going to put off to the side. It'll get shuffled back in. We're going to fill the market with 6 cards. We got the Rebel Scout. Gets 1 victory point. Costs 3. 2 movement. If you have another companion in your play area, draw a card. So you can tell companion by the little top symbol there. The Mountain King Tattle, Kobold. Another thing to talk about, sometimes there is, upon arrival or a danger in this Kobold, pull +1 cube for dragon attacks. Yeah, it's self-explanatory. And then there's also another banner on the bottom that can say acquire. Upon buying that card or acquiring it, you get that action on the bottom. There's Elven Boots. Another Belcher. Sneak. That's actually a pretty good one for the cost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Brilliance. It's expensive, but you draw 3 cards. So let's take these. We'll shuffle them kind of back in. Little lapse days, as they call it. It's a pretty thick deck. So I'm gonna kind of carefully. It's a little bit of a cheeky, cheap overhand shuffle here. I'm gonna put the draw pile there. I need to shuffle. You have your 10 shuffled, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So we start with 10 each. We'll draw 5, but to determine who goes first, I'm gonna take one of Mom's cubes, one of mine cubes. I go first, and as a penalty of going first, I need to put 3 Clank cubes out onto the field. Mom, as the second player, will put 2. In a 3 and 4 player game, you would put whoever's third puts 1 cube, whoever's fourth does not put any Clanks onto the field. And the other thing we have in a 2-player game, you'll notice a couple of spaces are blank. We randomly pulled out 2 treasures in a 2-player game. Aha, I think I'm mostly I think I got most everything covered. If I'm throwing a lot at you, it seems like there's a ton going on. It's honestly not that bad once you get going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I go first. I'm going to try to make sure I get these on camera here. So, of course, I start out with 2 stumbles. So I will make a clank and a clank. If you wanted to get away today, you would have kept quiet. That's what that one says. So now I got 5 cubes over there. I have a sidestep, which is going to let me move 1 space. So I'm going to go from the outside over into the first room, and a burgle for 2. I'm going to buy this sneak. It's too good not to. -2 clank. But I don't get to use it right away. I got to wait till I draw. Now, we'll go ahead and refill this down here. This is where we'll check for the dragon attacks. Say I bought more than 1 card, and they both, every card we put out has a dragon attack. You only resolve 1 dragon attack. So, Secret Tome should not be in there. Swagger, there we go. Okay, I'll draw up to 5. Mom, what you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 by power. Actually, 5. So you got 4 burgles, 1 scramble, which gets you a buy power and a movement. So you can buy up to 5 cost, as well as move once. I'm assuming your movement, you're gonna come into the dungeon, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. It's kind of more of like a mansion that turns into a dungeon.
4, 5.
This is a 6 cost, so it's already out for you. Swagger, for each clank you make this turn, you'll get +1 buy power. For a 4, you move. You get a buy, a move, and 2 victory points, plus a draw card. Tattle gets you 2 buy power, but every time you play it, I would put in a clank. Mountain King, you can't afford.
Nope.
And Rebel Scout is the if you have another companion and is worth 1 victory point. And never forget, these are also always available. That Elven Boot is really good opening.
But
that's my humble opinion. So you're going to do the Elven Boots.
Yep.
Not bad. So you've moved, you've spent. Go ahead, discard. Let's refill. The Apothecary is out. Apothecary. There we go. I can say that. In a practice game yesterday, Mom got this card early and it was great. And it's where I was talking about where even though you play all the cards at the same time, you can get rid of a few. This has discard a card to choose one of the following. So you can go ahead and discard one of your clanks. Discard obviously goes to your discard. There is another symbol that can pop up that's trash, where the card will go back into the box. It is out of play for the rest of the game. Don't actually tear up the card. I know a few people get leery when they see trash on stuff, but let's see, my turn here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like I got a turn like my mom, so I'm gonna go ahead and take 1 step forward. I've got a buy power of 5, and you took the card I would like. It was a great card to pick up. You know, see, I don't like picking up Tattle. I don't tend to play mean. And the worst part is this is a giant game of chicken at the end of the day, because once you make it out, everyone else now has 4 turns to at least get out or the depths line, and every time it gets back to their turn, to whoever's out, the dragon will attack. So it is a big old game of chicken, and definitely it can be a mean-spirited game. But like something like Tattle, it would be smart to take, but I don't like taking it. So these two kind of work against each other. And a cost of 5, that's a 3. See, I would love to get Rebel Scout and the Apothecary, but that's not gonna, they don't team up, and I don't have enough for it. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna take Swagger and Apothecary, which is dangerous for me right now because it's 2 chances for a dragon attack. And obviously I have the most cubes, so this could be very problematic. So sometimes it's not worth buying stuff from the shop. Especially I know I have a card that can get rid of those Clanks. If you have a minus Clank, you can pull Clank out of the banner. However, you don't pull it out of the bag. Once it's in the bag, it is locked in until it gets pulled back out by the dragon. So, yeah, this is a little dangerous on my part. Boots of Swiftness, upon acquiring, it will get you 1 bonus movement, and you get 3 movement every time it comes up. Oh boy. Alright, Kobold comes out. So we'll have to pull 1 extra cube for dragon attacks as long as the Kobold is down there. This was at the end of my turn, so I will deal with the dragon attack. And we check where the dragon is. It is showing 3. With the Kobold, I'm pulling 4 cubes to start. This is bad.
Good luck.
Thank you. Give him a nice shuffle, and yeah, there's it is seeded with enough cards in here. Hey, there's a weird cut in the video. You'll never know why. One of us forgot to sync audio at this far in the video, so I didn't pull out all me cubes and we took it back. It was a recording error. Mom's over there going, yeah, right. All right, so I got 2. They're both black cubes. 3, 4. 1 of mine does come out. The black cubes are out of play. There are certain things I can get it back in, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, actually, I don't know if in this one, if there is anything that puts it back. I know in some of the expansions and standalone games there are. In this one, I don't know. I don't remember. I haven't seen anything that puts the dragon cubes back. But either way, it is your turn, I do believe.
Alrighty.
Stumble, stumble. So you're making 2 noise.
Yep, so I put 2 cubes in the...
Yep.
Up here.
Perfect.
And I got...
So those are out of the way.
Yep.
You got sidestep. 1 movement and 2 buy.
Yep.
The only thing you can buy is the mercenary.
I'll buy a mercenary.
Okay, because everything else is too expensive, I'm afraid. And your 1 movement, I'm assuming you're coming into this little room with me?
Yep.
Alrighty.
So we're done.
Good turn.
Thank you.
Yep, so Mom's draw pile is done. She'll go ahead and reshuffle. And then draw another 5. While she's doing that, I can take my turn, but I'll give her a second here. Nicely done. Alright. Well, this would have been good a little bit ago. Oh, actually, this works out nice. So, I got 2, I'm making 2 stumble, so 2 noise here. With swagger, for each clank you make this turn, plus 1 buy power. A burgle. and a sneak. So I'm making 2 noise. I'm pulling back 2 noise. So that's going to give me +2. I've got a movement of 2 and a buy power of 4. That's not bad. So I'm going to go 1, 2. I'll pick up this minor secret. Normally you keep it hidden, but we're going to play these up front. This is a magic spring. At the end of this turn, trash a card from my discard pile or play area. Return this card and token to the box. I can already tell you what is going to go away. Goodbye, Stumble. It's a great pickup. So 1, 2. I'm going to go here for the 3, 4. Oh, wait. I only have 2 movement. Sorry. I go there. I'm going to pretend like I didn't see what was underneath that. And a buy power of 4. What do I want? I'd have to get a crown for that. That's too expensive for me. You know, I'm gonna take the Rebel Scout for 3. I like movement. Movement is good. That should be the end of my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Except a ladder. Aha! We have our first device that came out. This will not be added to your hand. If you purchase this, you just get the symbols immediately, and this goes to a separate discard pile. You're up.
Alrighty.
So, making a noise, buy power. So, Elven Boots lets you draw a card. So let's get that out of the way first. Stumble, you make a noise.
Yep, so I put one in the...
Yeah, put one in the kitty. Well, on the banner. You have 2 movement and a buy power of 1, 2, 3, 4, and an attack of 2. 2 things you can do. You can attack him. Upon defeating, you will get one skill point, the buy power, or you could always hit the goblin for a gold.
I'm gonna hit the goblin for gold.
Goblin for gold. Alrighty.
Yep.
So that is your attack out of the way. You have 2 movement and 4 buy power.
4.
6, 5. There's these 2. This gets you a double movement, and mercenaries out of 2. But remember that ladder, you would have to use it right now.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go into your deck.
I'm going to get a mercenary.
Mercenary for 2. You have 2 left over, so do you want a second one?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, mercenaries aren't bad ways of getting gold. You have 2 movement. You can either come over where I am, or you can come down here. You won't get to use your second movement because you would be entering a crystal cavern.
Yeah, I'm going to go down now.
Okay, we are splitting the group. Normally in D&D that's a bad thing, but in this game it's not bad to split up. So, go ahead, discard. Good turn.
Thank you.
Mom is on the board with money. All right. While you're doing that, I'll go ahead and start going. 1, 2, 3, 4, and my apothecary. Ooh, I could heal, or I could take the money. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because, yeah, discard a card to choose one of the following. 3 attack. Get rid of that kobold. That's actually not a bad play. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and discard a card. Boop. To take the 3 attack. So I'm going to hit the goblin for 1 money. And this kobold here, which will get me 1 buy power. And now the dragon doesn't hit nearly as hard. I now have 4 to spend. And I'm going to spend 3 of my 4 on the ladder. So I want to move into here, grab this major secret. It is a chalice. Worth 7 points at the end of the game. Cool. It is not an artifact, just as a heads up. I do believe that is all I can do. However, the bad stuff, well, potentially bad stuff. We refill the shop. Cleric of the Sun. Upon acquiring, you will heal 1 from the track. And another tattle. They really want us to play mean. 1, 2, 3. You're up.
All right. I'm clumsy today.
So the stumble, scramble. Okay, I was just making sure that wasn't your draw. Oof. Yeah, you definitely don't want a dragon attack. You have a movement of 1 and an attack of 4. If you go through here, as you don't have an attack right now, it would cost you a damage. If you want to go that way, it is too expensive for you to go that way.
I'm going to take a hit.
Okay, so this goes directly to your pile here to come down here.
Yep.
Okay, it's not bad.
And 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, if you pick up the Cleric of the Sun, you would heal it right away. If you're trying to get down for a crown, the Mountain King's not a bad option.
I think I'm going to do this one here.
Cleric of the Sun for 3?
Yep.
Okay, so that will heal you right away upon acquiring. So, good pull.
Thank you.
So those go to your discard.
Yep.
New thing comes out, teleporter. And this is what we were talking about before. Upon using, you just teleport to an adjacent room. This is the way to break arrows and the locks, by the way. It's at a 4 cost, which is sad. So I have a burgle for 1, a scramble for 2, a sneak for 3 buy, a -2 clank. I have nothing up there. Apothecary is discard 1. Yeah, if I'm smart, I'm going to discard a burgle and take the 3 attack. I have 3 movement to spend. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go back here for 1, 2 to grab this. It is 2 money that I can use to do stuff. And for my 3rd, I'm going to come down to here. That is a potion with a movement. You discard it to get 1 extra movement. I have 3 sword currently, and originally I was going to do that to attack that one dude, but with the 3 instead, I am going to go ahead and smack the goblin. And grab a coin. I have 2 to spend, so let's grab a mercenary. We'll take it. It's not terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're up.
I am really clumsy today.
Stumble, sidestep. Okay, so go ahead and add your...
Put my little cube in there.
Okay.
Clank.
You got a buy power 3 and a movement of 1. Obviously, this is going to hit you twice if you come down to the market. It's too expensive for you to come over here. You could step over to here just fine.
I'll go that way. I'll go
Okay,
over.
you're going to go over one?
Yep.
Try to get over to this side?
Yep.
Okay.
And I got a buy power of 3.
Correct.
It's too expensive.
Yeah, if you had a buy power 4, you could have stayed here, teleported over or over. Which would have been nice, but...
I'm going to take an explorer.
Explore, good choice.
There we go.
So you made your noise, you sidestepped, you burgled. Good turn.
There we go.
This didn't work out nicely. Yeah, it happens. Ooh, actually, this isn't terrible.
3, 4, 5. That's good.
I have a buy power 3. My swagger came out, and for each clank you make this turn, you get a buy power. It's the downside of that one card I trashed, so I'm not going to be getting buy power from the skill point from that anymore. But it's a movement card, which I'll take. I don't have another companion, so Rebel Scout won't let me draw. But I have a movement of 3 and a buy power of 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2 into here, following that. 3 down to here to take a minor secret. It is a healing, which I'm going to spend right away to take the cube off of that. Buy power of 3. I really don't like playing Tattles. I really don't. But Mom has a lot of cubes, and I kind of want to start attacking. The meanness is coming. So, I normally don't play this mean against my mom, but yesterday in our practice game, she destroyed me. It was final score of 119 to 89.
Something like that.
Yeah, or no, sorry, 112 to 89. So I'm a little bit in the no mercy mode. Like if you're used to watching us, you know I play a little polite, a little nice with mom. Yeah, not after yesterday.
No mercy.
There's no more.
mercy.
There's no mercy. Like I won't lead you astray. I'll help you like I normally do. Dragon attack with that ogre. 3, 4, 5, and that was on my turn. So I will go ahead and pull 3 cubes. This does not have the same thing as the kobold did. Oh, and I'm sorry. What's that? My mom was just looking like he gonna forget. Okay.
I would have
I'll
told
take
you.
that. You would have too.
I would have.
We'll give each other a hard time, but we're honest players. And at the end of the day, board games are for fun. Like we. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. It's only 1 damage. That's not bad. You can survive that.
I can handle that.
Yep. All right, you are up, Buster Brown. Why did I call you that? I don't know. Scramble, burgle. Yep, you make another noise. You've got a buy power of 4 and a movement of 1. You can come over to where I'm at and grab that other minor secret.
I'll do that for my movement.
You get a coin worth 2 monies, or 2 victory points at the end of the game.
Yep. And I got a buy of 4. I'm gonna take this one.
So you get to teleport to an adjacent room instantly. What's the quote at the bottom? Do not use less than 15 minutes after eating. That's cute. So you get to teleport to an adjacent room. Do you just want to come down here?
Yep.
Okay. Now the minor secret would kind of cause that, because I was gonna say you could teleport it from here and then use movement to get to the shop, but
Yeah, we're there.
And you now have the option. You don't have to pick it up, but do you want that artifact? Remember, you can only hold on to 1. It is worth 7. It is the second lowest one that we have. Welcome to the playing chicken portion of this game. You can always walk back and re-pick it back up, but you also have to hope that I don't walk down and pick it up and just try to run out.
I'm going to take it.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. Mom has her first artifact, and that will enrage the dragon.
Oops.
Oops, my bad. You didn't need this onk anyway. Like,
Sorry, Mr. Dragon.
I think it's a female dragon.
Sorry,
I
Mrs.
want to say her name's Nikki. Checking the rules for stuff that don't matter. Okay, who am I kidding? It matters. I mean, you can take the rest of your turn while I'm doing this. Yep. The Queen of Dragon Keep is Nikto Traxaean, but we just call her Nikki. She's not going to like us sneaking around her lair and taking her things.
Sorry.
My bad.
My bad.
You've used your movement.
Yep.
You've used your buy power.
Yep.
That is your turn.
I'm done.
Oh, that's scary. Now, is Mom going to try to get out right away? Are you going to try to get a backpack to try to get another artifact? Or you're going around for the secrets? Mom might have just played this really smartly. Alright, but let's see. Does the dragon attack? No! The Queen of Hearts is out. Ooh, if you have a... She's interesting. If you have a crown, you get a heal. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. But alright, it is my turn. I am stumbling. So I'll make a noise. Hello. hello. Roar. Uh-oh.
See? Mickey up.
Burgle Swagger with the 1 noise I made. It'll be worth 1. Burgle. Burgle. I could try to move 2. if I spend my Whoosy McWhat's-It, that might be worth it. Because I feel like I need to move right now. Okay, so I'm going to take the 2 movement, spending my Minor Secret to go... Oh. It should have been that way. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
1, 2 into here. I'll take this. It's a dragon egg. Roar!
Nikki's not happy.
Nikki is really not happy. It still doesn't count as an artifact. Gets me 3 points at the end of the game, but it makes the dragon a little upset I'm stealing her eggs. Thing to note about the market. Everything costs 7, with the exception of the artifact down here. But when you are in a market space, you can buy from any of the items of the crown, so it doesn't quite matter that way, which is nice. However, I am currently short the gold to be able to pull it off. Mom's like, well, I could lend you some. I'm not going to. Because it's going to be one of those games today, boy. I'm sorry, Mom.
I don't lend it to you, but I don't have enough either. So.
Actually, with our powers combined, we could. Because you have 3, I have 4. Which is enough for 7. But if I were you, I wouldn't. I only have 4 to spend. Tattle it is. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna run out as quick as you can. I need to try to have a dragon bite you in the butt on the way out. That's my goal at this point. Nope. Swagger comes out. Dragon doesn't do anything. You could have helped, Nikki. Other thing to note: once you do get out, the dragon no longer attacks you because obviously you are out. Any of your cubes that come out work just like the dragon. You're up. Woo! You got some stuff. Okay, so Elven Boots is going to let you draw a card. Let's get that out of the way. Shuffle and do that stuff. Ooh, I got a good combo coming up. I'm a fan of. And you make a noise. Sorry, dude.
That's okay.
Love you, dude.
Love you too, dude. There we go.
Okay, you have 7 attack. This ogre will get you 5 money, takes 3 to hit him. Out of your 7, that would leave you 4, which would be enough to grab 2 more, depending on which way you have 1 movement, yeah?
Yeah.
There's nothing with baddies that you can attack this turn. So you could either attack this 3 times to get 3 money, with 1 left over. You could attack this once to get 5 money, and then attack him twice.
I'm going to do him.
Yep. 5.
For 5.
And then the goblin twice.
Yep.
Yeah, because that is 3 out of 7, leaving you with 4. Attack the goblin twice. Yep. That is a very good turn.
Thank you.
But you still have some more going on. That's your attack power out of the way. You have 1 movement and a buy power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm going to take
Queen of Hearts. It's not bad. You have 1 movement. Do you want to go back out? Do you want to come to the market?
I'm going to go over there to the market.
Okay, welcome. First thing you do is you'll get a item that is worth 2 skill points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't believe... Oh, it is immediately gain 2 skill. This goes back to the box. It's not something you can hold on to.
Okay.
It's a weird one. I don't like that. So you can buy something at a 2 cost, so either the swagger or a mercenary. You don't have to choose to spend it either.
I'm not going to spend it.
Okay. Now, you are in the market. You definitely have the 7 after that insanely good hit. Do you want to buy a crown, which would give you 10 victory points? Or do you want a backpack so you can grab another artifact? Do you want a key to go through the locked doors?
I am going to buy a backpack.
Ooh! This did you really well yesterday. All right, now, do you want to buy a swagger or a mercenary or nothing?
I am going to buy the this one.
Okay. That was a great turn.
Maybe.
Oh, here, I got you.
There.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have put down one of our card for like the playing card things to try to pick these up a little bit easier. The nice thing with our cards, I got a little bit of a bend to them to pick them up, but all right, let's find out if the dragon's doing anything. Nope, silver spear, the elven cloak, and the tunnel guide. Mom lucked out with no dragon attacks. With a really upset dragon right now. All right, well, I got the mercenary, a burgle, a sidestep, a sneak, which lets me get rid of 2 clank. I will go ahead and grab this one out. And my rebel scout. If you have another companion in your play area, which I do with the mercenary, draw a card. A scramble, not bad. Okay. I can move, which is really kind of cool. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I can go 5 spaces. Ooh. Oh, this is tempting now. So originally I was thinking I was just going to go down and pick up the tenor. But with 5, I can do some work. Okay. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab. That's another dragon egg. Oh no. Oh no. Dragon might not be a big fan of me right now. Oh, and I have a mercenary. Okay, for 5, I'm going over here, spending my 2 swords. I'm going to pick this up. I've got my artifact. Dragon is maxed. Really mad dragon. We got a super mad dragon. And a buy power of 3. I'm going to take this explorer. Or tunnel guide and a mercenary. There we go. That is, that's not a bad turn. I'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4. First off, we have a dragon attack. Before everything goes on, and dragon is about to hit pretty hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mom's 2 cubes go into the bag. And how much is Nikki swinging for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rut-row raggy.
Oh.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. This isn't so bad. 5. Mom only takes 1 hit. That's not bad.
We can handle that.
Mm-hmm. You're up.
Okay.
Stumble.
Whoops.
Making it look like Nikki was trying to bite you. Okay. Scramble, sidestep. So you have a movement of 2 and a buy power of 3. I have a feeling you're probably going to try to grab that artifact. The tenor that's right below you.
Yep.
So you want to come... I'm assuming you're coming down here for 1?
Yep.
Picking this up for 2?
Yep.
Yeah, I had a feeling. You're probably going to try to make your way back out. Now you can take a different path out so you can try to grab some stuff along the way. It's all up to you.
Can I make it down to there?
It is through a locked path.
Oh, that's
You do
locked.
not have a key.
Okay, I can go over, right?
Yeah, you can, with your last move, you can end up here.
I'll stay there.
Okay. I mean, you're out of movement, so...
Yeah, anyway, so...
Yep. You have 3 to spend. There is nothing down here except... Oh, the silver spear you can buy. Worth 2 victory points at the end of the game, 3 attack. Upon buying it, you get 1 sword. Not enough for anything right now, but keep in mind, the more stuff you buy down here, the more chances for a dragon attack.
Oh, that's true, too. I'll take an
The explorer for
Yep.
3? Okay.
3.
I mean, I shouldn't have given you that huge insight right there, but... Should just let the dragon attack. Alright, go ahead, draw back up to 5. Obviously, dragon does not attack.
3, 4, 5.
Oh, this did not quite work the way I wanted it to. It's not terrible though. Am I short for that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That might be the way, because I'd love to use the apothecary right now. Apothecary. I can say that word. Discard a card to choose one of the following. But if I don't, I could buy the Boots of Swiftness, which at least lets me move out of here this turn, which is great. But Tattle comes out, so you need to make one noise. What does this say? There's no honor among thieves, but lots of dirty laundry. Nikki, she's over there! She's in the market! She buy the keys! It doesn't say I may discard a card, it just discard a card. So I'm assuming I can't do what I would like to do. So I'll play it that way just to be on the safe side because I'm not positive. So I will discard to take either 3 attack, 2 money, or a heal. I'm gonna take the 3 attack, which puts me at 5 attack. I'm gonna hit this Orc Grunt to get 3 monies, which I'm gonna just put these 2 back in and grab a 5er. And I will hit a Goblin for the others. And with my 4, I'm going to buy the Elven Cloak. I think that was the fair way to do it. Because it's normally you have to play every card. I would assume because it doesn't say may that I would have to play it. Fair?
Fair.
Okay. Because otherwise I would opt to not do it and take the Boots of Swiftness so I could have gotten out of here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take it the harsher way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's find out. We have a Mad Dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far, good. Uh-oh. Oh, not bad. It's a Dragon Shrine. Pull +1 cube for dragon attacks. Well, as long as this is in play. It is a device, so it's an instant one-time use. 2 money, or trash a card in your play area or discard pile. You are up.
Okay, this is what I got. I can move 1.
Yep. Now, this way is not, because you can't pick that up.
Right.
You don't have enough to make it through here. This is a locked door.
Right.
So if you come up here, you'll get another minor secret.
I'll go up there.
Okay. Your minor secret is 2 monies. Not bad.
May I?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buy power, which is huge right now.
You're gonna get this one here.
Mountain King?
Yep.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can make a couple more money, then buy the buying this now is fine. But if before you leave the market, if you can get a crown, he'll be worth. He'll get you a sword and a boot every time he comes out. So not bad. Good turn.
Thank you.
Oof, that's gonna possibly hurt. Okay, so let's find out if the dragon is attacking. No, just a rebel miner. With a rebel miner. You cried gold, gold, gold. Sorry.
Okay.
It was funny in my head. I'm not in a good spot. Okay. So, my go while Mom's shuffling. This is swagger and a movement. This is a tattle, so Mom's gonna make a clank. Burgle, burgle, and a rebel scout. 1, 2, 3. So I have a buy power of 4. That's a bummer.
So I need to put a cube up there?
Yeah, you need to put a cube up there. So for 3 of my 4, I'm going to buy the silver spear, which will give me 1 sword. Which is good because I got 3 movements. So I'm going to go up here. It's going to cost me a damage to pull that off. Do I take? Let's see. So I've moved once. That's going to be worth 10. That's worth 10. So for my 7, I'm going to spend my 7 here and buy a crown. I've got 2 movement left. But I'm only going to use 1 of it. Oh, or should I have bought the lock? Oh, that might not be a terrible. No, I'm gonna stick with the crown. I'm gonna move up to that crystal cavern and waste my last movement. Not terrible. Flip this over. It's a wander recall. If you have an artifact, teleport to an adjacent room. It is a pretty good item at this point in the game. Minus our decks are a little thick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are up, my dude.
Okay, I got
Stumble. Potentially 3 movement. No swords, though,
Nope.
which is problematic for going straight. Because if you want to go up here, you have the problem of needing 2 swords. So if you go up there, it's going to cost you 2 damage. You could backtrack, go here for 1, 2, and be stuck with me here.
I'll go over there with you.
Okay, because I'm trying to see, do you have enough to buy a lock? Or the key? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Because otherwise, maybe you could have came over this way to get that. So you're going to go 1, 2. Keep an eye on me. See if I'm running for the exit.
Yeah.
You have a buy power of 4. The miner as an early investment would have been great.
I'll do this here.
Yeah, 1. Get you 1 victory point every time he comes up. He'll get you 2 money. If you have another companion when he comes out, you'll get to draw a card. You have 2 more to spend. Do you want a mercenary or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, getting someone like the Rebel Miner early is great. Because, yeah, you had the one yesterday that got you a lot of money quick.
Yep. 3, 4, 5.
All right, let's see what I got going on. I've got Mercenary. I'm making noise. Scramble, Sneak. So, Stumble, I'd put 1 in. Sneak, I take 2 out. I don't have 2 to take out, so Stumble, out of the way. I get to move twice. I have a buy power of 1, 2, 3, 4. Darn, I'm short on that one. Oh, that's dangerous, but okay. I'm gonna go up here, grab this minor secret. Dragon egg. Woo. Normally the dragon would move up 1 more, but she is at max. Oh boy. I just have a handful of dragon eggs. That's scary. I went up there for 1. I have 1 more movement left. I'm gonna come down. Actually, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna use my attack and just hit the goblin for gold. Buy power 4. I'm gonna take this and use this. I can take 2 money or trash a card from my play area or discard pile. I'll go ahead and trash my Stumble. Or should I take the 2? The 2 buy power would be great, or the 2 money would be great because it's just 2 points at the end of the game. I have a hefty deck as is. Okay, yeah. I think trashing 1 card right now is not going to help me that much, so I will do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I will shuffle. Mom's turn is. Wow, 5 burgles.
Yep.
That's it. Okay, you have a buy power 5, my dude.
And I'm gonna get this one.
Ooh, okay. Immediately for picking that up, you get 1 free movement. You can come up to me to grab the minor secret. You unfortunately cannot make it over here because that takes 2 movement.
I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna come up with me and grab the minor?
Yep.
All right. You can cash that in at any point for a free movement. Not bad. I wouldn't use it now because this path costs 2.
Yeah.
This, you would take a hit.
Yeah. So.
All right.
We're good.
I do have some bad news. This emerald came out, and it is a dragon attack. But on the plus side, we are both currently above the line. So even if we get knocked out now, the villagers will currently come and save us.
They like us.
Right?
We hope.
We hope. And we're drawing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Mom's taking a couple hits. Mom's taking 3 hits.
3?
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. It's my go currently, yeah?
Yep.
Holy attack, Batman! I know I shouldn't look in your hand, but that's wow. Okay, so Tattle, Mom makes a noise.
I put 1 in.
Yep.
You go.
Elven Cloak, I now can take 2 of my Clank out. I don't have any.
You take 1 for me.
You know, I love you. I should, but I'm not gonna. Apothecary is discard a card to get attack, 2 monies, or a Helimabob. The 2 monies are actually not terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna be short of that anyway. This is gonna be 2 movement and a Schwarty. So I will go ahead and I'll discard the Burgle to take 2 money. So I'm gonna keep 1, 2, 3, 4, and just grab a 5. And 2 movement. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go into the crystal cave following that path.
I just moved mine on.
I keep doing that too. And I always play blue. Always play blue, and thank you for catching that. If you would have just, you would have been fine.
No, it wouldn't have been right.
You were too kind. I have a buy power of 3. I want Mom to get dragon attacked, so I'm going to buy these 2. I mean, look at Mom being nice to me, and I'm just like, you can get bit by a dragon.
I get bit by other things in other games, so.
You really do. It's the one time I can lovingly tell my mom, get bit. Lucky coin. Mom lucks out. No dragon bites.
Yay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you are up, dude.
Okay. So if I use this, I'll have a movement of 2.
Yep. So you can join me in the ice cavern or the crystal cavern.
Yep.
Okay, so
That goes
we'll
bye-bye.
cash that in.
I stumble, so I got to put a cube up there.
Yep.
And
You have a buy power of 6 and an attack of 6. There's nothing down here to attack. I'm assuming you want to hit the goblin 3 times.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. If you want to hand me 2 of your gold, I'll give you a 5 in replacement. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You have a buy power of 6.
Have 6.
An emerald is tempting. You make 2 noise, but it's worth 5 victory points at the end.
I'm going to take this one.
Okay.
I'm going to take my chances.
So go ahead and throw 2 cubes in. Ooh. Ooh.
There we go. Whoops.
Making the dragon angry. All right, let's.
These
Oh, you lucked out.
These are done.
Yep, those are done.
Okay, doke.
All right. Well, while you're doing your thing, I got swagger. And it's going to let me move 1. I've got mercenary, a silver spear, another mercenary, and a tattle. My mom is making another noise, so if you don't mind, I'll do that
Thank
for
you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to go ahead and smack the goblin 3 times.
Yeah.
That poor dude. Just minding his own business, and we're just... I'm going to move my 1. I got a buy power of 2, 3, 4. I'm going to buy the lucky coin and the scepter of the ape lord. I wonder why I'd buy 2 cards. Yay! Cave troll! Revenge is my... Sometime I need to learn for us to just record the practice games, so you can all see how terribly she destroyed me. Because right now you're gonna get so much sympathy of just like, oh, he's being so mean to her. You have no idea what I went through. And we draw 5. You could get knocked out. You're gonna get so much sympathy. All right, 1, 2.
Come on, black one.
3, 4, 5. Are you able to escape this turn?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
You can. 1, 2,
Maybe.
3. You're fine, and you know it. All right. It was a close call, though. Okay, Elven Boots. That's going to let you draw a card. Go ahead, draw yourself a card.
Can I just pick one?
I mean, I kind of just want to let you. You don't have a crown. I think Queen of Hearts wants a crown. Yep, so those won't get their bonuses. So, Cave Troll is it deep. You can only fight him in the depths, so below the depth line.
Right.
So nothing's going to happen. But you do have a buy power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This, and you know you're going to escape. So this is worth 7. I think it's... Yeah, it costs 7, but it gets you 7 victory points.
I'll do this.
Yeah, the secret tome.
Yep.
As much as I'm being mean, you know I'm not gonna try to play. I'm not gonna snake you.
Yeah. Oh, I know that. We have fun.
We do. You have an attack of 2, 3, 4. So I'm assuming you're gonna hit poor goblin twice.
Yep.
And you have a movement of 1. You have a movement of 2. Oh, you don't quite get out this turn. You have a movement of 2, which is enough to get you right at the gate. So even for buying stuff, there's nothing you could buy to let you move further. You don't have a token or anything that's going to let you go further.
Nope.
I do believe that's all you get to do, bub.
You don't.
Can I knock Mom out? Take her out right at the finish line?
Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Ooh, this is a boring turn for me. The good news is I'm going to get out.
4,
All right.
5.
So I stumble. I have a buy power of 3 and a movement of 2. So I am going to buy a treasure hunter. Because let's make this close at the end. Why don't we? And I'm going to take 2 steps, make my way out, grab my 20-pointer. And let's see, is this dragon attack? It is not, but put 3 dragon cubes back in the bag. So hopefully Mom can escape. You should be fine. So, upon escaping, I do move to this spot. If she doesn't escape this turn, on my turn, it'll be a dragon attack plus 1 Happen the king, dragon attack +2, dragon attack +3, and anyone down below is knocked out. So you now have 4 turns to escape.
Okay.
I think you're probably... Yeah, you're definitely getting out. But you should be able to get some points on the way out. So that's draw a card. So let's go draw a card. That's no biggie. You make a noise. You do have another companion in the play area, so draw a card. And you get 2 manis. That's a ton of boots. Yeah, you're definitely getting out. But can you buy something that gets you more victory points before you escape? 1, 2, 3. You got a buy power of 4. Treasure Hunter. I do believe is the only one that you can buy.
He gets me a point.
He gets you a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise, because he only gets you. This only gets you 1 money.
Yeah.
There is a card in here that will increase how much you get when you gain money, so that could have been the better play. But I think for her, that's probably your best. You have 4 attack, so smack the goblin twice.
Yep.
So another 2 points coming your way. And I think you take the escape.
Yep.
All right. So that'll be 20 points coming your way. Nicely done. Good game. Now we just need to add everything up and figure out. Sadly, I don't have my calculator on me, but I do have the handy dandy laptop. 82. So I win this one 90 to 82. Good game.
Good game.
That was close.
That's a close one.
All right. So yeah, there you have it. Final score 90 to 82. Let's get into final thoughts. Sort of our close to review section, or just talk about the game in general.
This is fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
I just finally introduced this to you because I didn't think you were, because of the take that-ish nature this game can have, especially where I had the tattle cards. You and I don't play very much in take that because you don't like playing mean. I typically don't like playing mean.
It's just fun. I mean,
yeah, it's definitely push your luck.
Yeah.
And obviously, you've only played this with me.
Yeah.
You haven't played this at the 3 or 4 player count.
Nope.
What do you think of the game of chicken with just 2 people?
It's even fun with 2 people. It'd be harder with more people.
Yeah.
But that's the fun of a game, you know?
Yeah, it's the whole fearing of who's gonna leave first, because I don't like I wish it was just dragon attacks and not the exactly 4-turn timer.
Yeah.
It's just a dragon attack every time to try to knock everyone out, instead of the 4 and end. That's one part I don't care for the most. I'm not a huge take that person either, and you don't have to pick up the take that things.
Yeah.
I mean, towards the end, I was like, oh, I think it's going to be a close game. I'm going to try to get the 20 points off of you. So it wasn't too bad at the end of the day. The cards are cute. Most everything's pretty straightforward. I know I have to help you out with, because the text is small.
Yep.
And how far for camera and everything, the board is a little ways off, so I know I kind of had to help you with your options on where to move. But yeah, it's a classic deck builder. It's a fun one. I know I put it on my the holiday buyer's guide recommendation list. If you haven't seen that video, check that out. There's a few nuanced rules, but otherwise it's not hard.
It's not hard.
It looks more daunting than what it is. And a lot of the games that we play are very much like that. Let's also see how bad this was looking in the end. We did this in our game yesterday too, to see how bad we would have been murdered by the dragon. Mom had... Well, you would have been...
I would have been dead.
You could have been toast with how much you had in here.
She could have had me for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That was pretty rough. I think I had enough to survive, but I lucked out early with being able to trash that card. There is some heavy luck things you can run into. And yeah, I had a lot of Clank mitigation, which was great. And I mean, we still had a ton of cubes in here too. So I could have survived every dragon attack. Mom
Not
could have been dead probably twice over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two away from being able to die twice over. There are, I want to say the dungeon deck's about 100 cards, and we definitely have not seen all of, well, you definitely haven't, I definitely haven't seen all of these. There's a few that have come up pretty regularly for us, which Swagger was one. Apothecary has been in all of our games. We've seen the Wand of Recall, but I've never gotten a chance to use it. So there's a lot of nice replayability to this. There is another side of the board. It's considered the harder dungeon to go through. This is definitely more of the introductory learner one. Gameplay is 2 to 4 player. It takes about 60 minutes according to the side of the box. 2 player took us about 60. And that's also trying to teach and explain the game. And obviously you saw that while she's shuffling and doing her 5, I could just take my turn. There's not that heavy. There's not a heavy interaction. It's just sometimes like, oh, hey, by the way, I played a tattle. You make noise. Oh, okay. Just go ahead and add that.
Just throw your cube in the...
Yep.
Your Clank in the thingy.
Yeah, the other weird rule, and I know I didn't touch it in the explanation of stuff, is you just take stock of everything that you have, and then that's what you have for the end of the turn. So, like, when I played that one that has the -2 Clank, and I had something with a draw card, I don't have to just take the 2 out then. I could take 1 out, and if something drew a card and made noise, I could take the 2nd out then. That's a bit of a weird nuance that, once you know it, it makes some sense, but compared to all the other games, it's normally when I play it, that's when I need to deal with it. So it's there's a little bit of that disconnect of how normal deck building goes. But for competitive, it's great. It's fun. Few things need a little clearing up here and there. But otherwise, we like it. We recommend it. Do you have any final thoughts or things you want to say about the game? Nope. Neither do I. Hey, folks, by the way, you might have noticed we officially changed the name of the channel. It used to be The Radio Tom. Got my own personal brand. We are now officially Tom and Mom Play.
Yay!
Yay! You'll still see some solo stuff that I do. Doubtful we're going to get solo stuff out of Mom. We can try, gosh darn it, but highly doubt it. So some changes are going to be coming into the year going forward. As well as, if you would like to support the channel, you can check us out over on Patreon. Patreon.com/Tom and Mom Play. We're going to be soon doing a special series over there, but otherwise you end up with your name in the end credits as a reward as well. So if you'd like to help support us, and help see us build, grow, and try to get some better quality stuff, that would definitely help us out. And if you don't want to go that route, please share the video, give a thumbs up. The best part is I could tell you were waiting for the thumbs up for a while, because I'm just rambling, right? I don't have any of this written down. Mom was over here. I don't know if it was showing up too well, but Mom like, okay, when are we doing this? Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, help us on our goal to get to 1,000 subscribers. Share the video, share the channel. Please help us out. Hit that little subscribe button. It's free. Free, costs you nothing, and helps us along the way. Changes coming to the channel pretty soon. Unless you're watching this in the future, then they might have already happened. We'll get into that more in the future. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.